Hey, how's it going? James Little here. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how to overcome a objection of a client that says they've found a cheaper developer or another freelancer that they want to go with instead. So first you need to make sure that your client that you're trying to win over actually has the budget or the rough sort of budget that you're looking to achieve or to gain from this project. Because if that's not the case, then it's probably not worth pursuing or fighting for. But then the rest of it is really dealing with the objection itself. So you want to make it clear that if the price is the main objection, and if they've come to you saying that this company said they can do it for $100 or $200, which is sometimes the case when perhaps you're working on a job platform or working with some people that have put a job on, I don't know, LinkedIn or something like that, where lots of people from all over the world are potentially applying for the job. You want to really make it clear that in most cases, the cheapest website can in fact end up being the most expensive one in the long run, because of the fact that if it's set up incorrectly, if the developers don't know what they're doing, if they're inexperienced, and if they have no experience with getting specific results, then the business owner or the person who could be your potential client, they're going to be going with someone that isn't going to get the result that they're actually looking for, and they're going to end up wasting their time, potentially lose all their money if the project doesn't get off the ground in the first place, which is kind of unlikely. But at the same time, what's more likely is that the final product will be nothing like what they're expecting. And so you just really want to make it clear to them that, hey, look, it's fine if you don't go with me, but if you do, if you just decide to go with someone else, then this person isn't necessarily going to be able to give you the right result, and it's going to cost you more in the long run, because you'll have to realize, all right, I just kind of had a horrible experience. I'm obviously going to have to pay someone that knows what they're doing now. So that's kind of the first point about dealing with the objections. The second one being that if you are experienced in that particular field, so if you're a specialist and you work with people that are in, say, e-commerce space, or if they're looking for a new online store, or if it's something like more of a lead generation website for a home service business, let's say kitchen and bathroom renovations, for example. If you have experience with those projects in the past, and your projects went well and you've got results that you've proven, then honestly it's pretty much a no-brainer to show the client your previous results, your case studies, or your testimonials from these projects that have gone well. Because, you know, at the end of the day, they say that they're wanting a website or a web app or something like that, but in reality they're wanting something that's going to achieve a specific result for them. So if they, for example, say, I just want a website, what they really want, the website itself is just the vehicle for getting to that final point, that result that they actually want to achieve. So it might be getting online sales, it might be generating leads and inquiries online. And if that type of person is someone you've worked in a similar field for before, or on a similar platform, then you're just showing them, hey, look, this is my experience. Go to the other developers, see if they've worked on it. It's totally fine to check, but I just want to tell you, like, what you're looking for is this result. This is what I'm giving you. I'm not just giving you a website. I know how to get you the thing you actually want. And in those cases, a lot of the time, the client will realize, okay, look, this person actually knows what they're talking about. Price, at that point, price becomes less of an objection than at the start, when you're sort of seen as, all right, everyone's just treating apples like apples like apples, like everyone's the exact same sort of developer. Where in reality, if you've delivered results, you need to show that. You need to tell people, look, I am a specialist in that area. I can deliver these results to you. And once you can sort of show that, then there's not really going to be much more of an objection itself. Like if they're still a stingy client, or they're not keen, or they want to roll the dice, then hey, it's fine. Like you could totally move along and walk away, but at the end of the day, you're just trying to make it clear to them that you've got their best interests in mind. And also another bonus point I just wanted to kind of add with before I finish up was, when you kind of have your initial onboarding call with them, or even discovery call, you want to position yourself as someone who is the person that solves problems for their business. So you want to understand really, okay, if you're saying that you want a new website or a mobile responsive website or a redesign or whatever it is, you want to really look at it from the perspective of like, okay, what is the actual goal for your business? What are you trying to achieve at the end of the day? Yes, you want a new design, or yes, you want a new website, but once you've got that, what are you hoping for that to achieve? Like, some people, they just want a pretty website for the sake of it, which is great. But on the other hand, if some people say, all right, my previous website absolutely sucked, it was slow and it delivered me no results, then they've just given you the keys to winning the project, really. Like, they've just told you, if you can show me how you can deliver that to me, then that's fine. Then you've got the project, basically. So what you can do, and what we do generally, will be, we'll do the discovery call, we'll understand what their needs are, and then on the follow-up call, the second call, that's where we aim to close them on the deal, where we'll say, okay, look, you said that you wanted a quicker website, or you said you wanted more sales, or this or that. Let's say it's a case of you wanted more sales, and you could totally come to the meeting and you have prepared a list, you've gone through their website, you've even done a video review or potentially analyzed their website to say, hey, look, on your current website, like on mobile, nothing works correctly. The add to cart button is at the bottom of the page. People are going to be off the site before they've even seen the button to continue the journey on the website, for example. And if you can be very proactive in coming to their solutions that they're looking for and providing suggestions that they haven't necessarily seen, then it's taking that competition out of the factor, because out of the deciding factor of the project, because chances are most developers, most freelancers aren't thinking about it from that perspective of what does the business owner actually want to achieve. And just that shift alone from saying, I'm on your team, I want the best results for your business, that's really, I'm seeing things the way you see them. You're showing them that you're on the same team as them, really. You're batting in their corner, And so if you go from that perspective, you really just, all these things I'm saying is really you're just getting the point across to them to say that you know what you're talking about, you can deliver them the result that they want, as opposed to someone who's more just like, all right, this looks like a web development job, I can do it, and then that's it, and then I'll move on to the next one. Whereas you're becoming more of a business partner from that perspective. So I hope you find this video useful, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.